Hello, and we are back for another Scythe run live stream. I guess I shouldn't say run, but it's my Scythe build. Also, I'm attempting... I'm going to attempt to run Dark Souls at 60 frames per second on my rig now. Excuse me. Because apparently the frame issues that I'm experiencing are just that's just something I'm going to have to deal with. That's not anything I can help. Are just that was me logging into my live chat on my phone. That way I can see, because I don't have an additional monitor to do all this with. I don't have an actual streaming setup per se with monitors and everything. Also, that mouse cursor needs to go places. But I don't have a streaming setup per se. I run everything through my television, which is probably one reason why I have so many issues with frame rate. Because my television is not geared for high-def display or anything like it. So, let me change equipment here. Transient curse. To deal with some of the ghosty goos we got going on. And basically I'm back here for a few moments to do some Titanite chunk grinding. At this moment, I don't believe there's anyone, I don't see anyone active in the chat right now, but this is just for when the stream goes up later. I figure I'll go ahead and fill this opening time here with commentary and at the very least doing some stuff. Until I see a little bit of activity in the chat, and then we'll get back to wherever I was at in the gameplay this morning. I want to wear Covetous Gold Serpent Ring because I want better item drops. Ghosts. Specifically, I'm looking for Titanite chunks because I want to improve the defenses on my armor. because I'm hoping that having higher defense will help me survive a little longer against Manus and some of the other bosses. I should technically be doing this with 10 humanity as well, because the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring boosts your item find up by about 200 or 210 maybe, and then 10 humanity boosts it up by a further 210, which is the most benefit that you get from it, from humanity. Having humanity up in the top left-hand corner there increases your damage absorption, I think, damage mitigation, so you have a bit of higher defense, and it also increases your item find rate. So it's good to have for multiple reasons. Should be a guy in here somewhere. Let me make sure. I have to send the... I forgot to send the call out on my... Whatever, I just need to make a link to this. Give me just a moment. And that... Hey, what's going on, Noble? How's it going, man? I'm gonna go ahead and pause. But yeah, I'm gonna need lots of Titanite chunks to upgrade all of my armor. That was bad defense on my part. So how many do I have? I have 2 Titanite chunks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 is 12. 12 is 24. I need 24 Titanite chunks. Which shouldn't be too bad to come by. Like there's no real way to guarantee it or anything, other than just to continue farming. But I don't intend to spend my entire stream farming. We'll see what the next couple of runs get me. If I can at least get all of my armor up another couple levels, like if I can at least get like 12 pieces here in the next couple of runs or so, I'll be happy with that. I would add some humanity to what I'm using, but I don't have enough. And there's I think I could farm humanity in the depths, but like that's farming on top of farming, and we're not going to do that all stream. So this is the grinding run when you get in the later stages of the game, or when your gear is close to max level. This is where you can get Titanite chunks and Titanite slabs. It's very, very rare, but the Dark Wraiths can drop a Titanite slab when you kill them, and it's incredibly rare. Even when you have max, like even when your item discovery is maxed out at 410, it's like 1 in 100 chance that it'll actually happen, that you'll get the drop. I missed the parry. That time I didn't. There's another chunk. There might actually be... There'd actually be another Dark Wraith over here too. Starting to get the timing on the slash parry down. I've got the timing on the thrust parry pretty good because it's just a running thrust, and it's pretty easy to anticipate. The slash is a little bit harder. We'll draw this Dark Wraith and these two ghosts out. The ghost should come out, and then the Dark Wraith will be right behind him. He should have. There he is. You can hear him coming. Another Titanite chunk. That's good. I whiffed that parry again. That's unusual. It's really unusual for me to miss those parries in particular. Ah, it drops. Okay, so it consistently drops frames in the same places, I'm noticing. So it must have something to do... It must also have something to do with the ambient occlusion that occurs, and the oh, what's it called when you depth of field. When stuff loads in the background, like in the back ends of areas. Oh, that was that was too quick. When stuff is loading way in the background back there, it must have trouble processing that because of its bad optimization. I've got that all set down to minimum stats in the DS fix files, but I can't really turn that stuff in particular off. So that could be part of the problem. Oh, hello, sir. Don't get backstabbed. Blech. Bang. Something up there I didn't get. Interesting. So yeah. Like I was saying earlier, it happened to be that you weren't watching when I stated it earlier. I'm currently, I have DS Fix forcing, or not forcing, but allowing Dark Souls to run as fast as 60 frames a second, which it was not optimized or designed to do, so it can do weird things with some of the textures and the loading and things. Goodness, I was going really hard into attack strength, but let's go vitality. Let's get more HP, because more HP is better. More HP is always better. What's my count at on chunks? 4. I can get all my armor to +7. Not what I wanted. Reinforce armor. Let's take a look at what my equipment would be. Yeah, wow. That could be a big piece of where that extra damage Manus is doing to me is coming from. So 94.5 compared to 90. It's not really making that much of a difference. Alright, so for the sake of defense, when we go fight Manus, I'll just wear the Knight's Helm. So how's it going, Noble? How you doing tonight? I know I'm chattering and yammering on about a whole bunch of technical stuff. Hey, what's going on, Scythe? Not much here. Just kind of doing a little bit of pre-show grinding and just kind of waiting for people to jump in and get active before I go and fight bosses. Like I don't expect a whole bunch of people, you know, just the normal crowd that we acquire every night. But until then, I just need some Titanite chunks, so I'm farming the Dark Wraiths for a minute. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it and see if we can take care of Manus here in a minute. I'm doing pretty good, Noble. I just got off work too. Hey, what's going on, Breathe? How you doing? Right now I'm headed down into New Londo Ruins to farm Dark Wraiths. Because I just need some Titanite chunks, but I'm not going to be doing that forever. Just another couple runs, I think. And then we'll head back to the Ulasil prison, or the Ulasil dungeon, and try to take on Manus again. Because I'm just trying to get Titanite chunks. I'm not doing anything super important down here. I just want my defense to be a little higher before I go fight Manus. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Just killing some Dark Wraiths to kill some time before I go fight Manus. I forget that there's a delay. I've probably said that like 7 times now. I forget there's a timing delay on what people hear and when they can hear it. Yeah, a slab would be cool, but I'm looking for chunks right now. I'll farm slabs later when I'm not on stream. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these spooky, scary ghosts. Whoops. Well, I didn't want a jumping attack. That's not good. Getting plenty of transient curses, so that's cool. And there's the frame drop again when you go through that doorway. Yeah, there's the frame drop that happens when you drop down there. So yeah, it seems to be in the same places. Yes. Breathe. My favorite weapon is the Scythe. It's just so powerful once you get it leveled up, and if you're running a dex build, it's just like the amount of damage that it's capable of doing is silly. So yeah, we're trying to get some Titanite chunks here. It doesn't look like it's going to give us any this run. That's fine. If anything, here in a moment we'll go fight Manus. There's an item up there. I can't remember if it's worth going to get, though. Well, that was bad. The Life Hunt Scythe is okay. It's good if you need a lot of bleeding, but I mean that only really matters for PvP and some bosses. Like not every boss is susceptible to bleeding, so you really want the raw damage output that the Great Scythe has. Can I level up? No, I'm about 5,000 away. Do I have a 5,000 soul? No, I don't. That's fine. Yeah, the Claymore's pretty good too. I'm not really good with anything but the Scythe, if I'm honest. I mean, just about anything is usable, sure, but I'm just so used to using the Scythe that it's become it's just my automatic go-to. Let's see if there is no. I was gonna say, let's see if there is a way up from Manus. but I'm not seeing one. There might be. Also, for the added defense, let's go full night set. Let's rest at the bonfire. Let's make sure to repair our equipment too. I think this is as good as we're gonna get. Maybe we could try the gold pine resin. That might add a little more damage to our weapon, but we may not get to use it. Okay. Let's see if we can get by without taking too much damage here. Manus makes me nervous. I was having so much trouble with Manus last night, and I don't remember having so much trouble with him before. But I could be dead wrong. I don't really remember. But I feel like... No, I don't bother with the amulet. Because it's never the magic that kills me, it's his physical attacks. And just like that. Thanks, Scythe. Alright, so she doesn't say anything to you. This is Dusk of Ulasil. She's a little too mind shocked to respond. So yeah, that's why I like using the Scythe, because you can do things like that with it. Let's go ahead and level up our vitality. We're going to... Where do we want to go? From here. Let's see. We have... Um, we've been at Anne Orlando, and we could go back and fight. No, we'll do that last, I think. Or we'll do that when we head to Scythe. We'll do that when we head to Scythe. Let's, for now, go to the Undead Parish. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Because we're gonna go fight Scythe and the Moonlight Butterfly. Because I have not done the Moonlight Butterfly yet. So, well, actually, if you kill Scythe after, or if you go to fight Scythe after you've done the DLC, you get a different cutscene than the one that was in the original version of the game, because Scythe recognizes you, and he hesitates in having to put you down. Or having to try and put you down. Yep, they that's a level of polish that I hadn't quite expected, I guess. Because it's such a minor, like, it's a big deal, but it seems like such a minor detail that, like, if they hadn't done it, you know, a lot of people probably wouldn't have said anything about it. But since they did add it, like, it adds so much to your interaction with Scythe and Scythe as a character. I don't know. That's at least in the way I see it, it doesn't necessarily seem like the obvious addition. You know what I mean? Because that's a little bit of extra time and money on top of all the new cutscenes and stuff that you have to do already. You know, they didn't have to go back and change that cutscene to fit that purpose, but they decided to, and they did. I don't know, to me that just adds a little more to the moment. And that's the Moonlight Butterfly done. And go over here and get another coal. Did I get a soul? I got the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. I suppose I could use it. Yeah, I can. I'll burn the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly for the crest of Artorias. Hit the anvil and watch the pieces move. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't realize I hadn't sat down at the Undead Parish. That's fine though.
My, I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that. Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Huh. That's cool. Okay. I have to...
I'll be seeing it.
To purchase an item from him, but in order to do so, I have to burn the soul. Yeah, it's only 1,200. That works.
Well, hello. Neat.
That's perfect, actually. Let's burn some souls.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see.
So now we're going to go fight Scythe. I feel like I should take a minute and get the Grass Crest Shield, because I kind of want the stamina effect. So I think I will. Try to remember where the Grass Crest Shield is here. It's to the right of me. It's down in the basin, but it's not all the way far down. It's down by the Black Knight, but I can't quite remember where the Black Knight is. So I'll just have to take a tumble, kind of take a walk down here and see if I can find it. Just have to remember where the Black Knight is. There's the Crystal Lizard. I think... It's around here somewhere. It's on this ledge. On this pathway. The Grass Crest Shield I think is 85 physical. So it's not very good in terms of physical defense, but I just want it for the I want it for the stamina boost. The stamina regen boost. It might actually be right around here somewhere. Because there's the other one. All right, hold on, guys. That's not good. Okay, we can... can everybody see me? Are we good to go? How's it going, Ducks? I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. So, grass crest shield. Grass crest shield acquired. Yeah, I don't know why it did that, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I just noticed it on my, as I'm watching the chat on my phone, too, so it kind of blipped in and out. I don't know why it did that. Sorry. We should be good to go. We should be okay. I haven't changed anything about my stream settings or anything. I am running Dark Souls at 60 frames a second right now. But I didn't have any cutouts in the game, so I doubt it lost signal for that reason. It might have lost bitstream on my internet somehow. I don't know. But I'll try to keep an eye on it. Oh, the physical reduction on the grass crest shield is 95. It's not 85 or 80, it's 95. So that's good. That's actually... I can just use the grass crest shield. I shouldn't be getting hit that hard by anything. Maybe boss characters or whatever, but I mean the stamina regen's worth it. Let me go ahead and kindle this bonfire. Well, Ducks, I'm sorry about that, buddy, but, that's understandable. Gotta get to school and get good grades and stuff. Super important. But I will be doing Sunday streams, so if you don't have anything to do, or you don't have any, homework or whatever on a Sunday, I will be doing Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening streams that you can tune into. Oh, I can kindle it one more time. Well, I guess let's kindle it then. Oh, come on. Let's wait for the game to catch up. Kindle the flame, please. I almost soft locked the game again. I did that the other day by trying to kindle the flame too many times at once. Your scholar, you mean your diploma? Or did you get a copy of Scholar the First Sin, the Dark Souls game? I forgot these guys were a thing. I haven't played it either, actually. Dark Souls 2, I've said this several times, but Dark Souls 2, I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I don't know why. There's just something about it that's just not, it doesn't stick with me. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is good. I don't know, I prefer Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3 more, and Bloodborne. I think for me personally it goes Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and then Dark Souls 2. And now he's sad. Sorry, Scythe.
I'm sorry.
Yep, I figured, you know, if anybody hadn't seen it, the special version of that cutscene, it was worth watching, you know. Let's go ahead and repair our stuff. Let's see, now we are properly equipped to fight the four kings, and they are technically the closest, they're technically the closest boss fight. So let's do that. We'll go fight the four kings now. But yeah, so the Scythe is really, really good. That's honestly why I like playing it so much. I guess I could have just warped back to Firelink. I don't know why I made the trek all the way back. Oh, you mean the dark raids? Yeah, the dark raids suck. But they're okay. Like they're not too difficult once you learn their Oh, the four kings as well. Yeah, the four kings do that as well. They're not. It's not too bad once you get the patterning and stuff down. Now watch me get annihilated. That'll be funny. Almost made it. So now we're back here. We can farm dark raids and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do the dark wraith route. Just because, you know, two birds, one stone. That kind of thing. Not going to bother... Whoop, don't do that. Don't do that. Not going to bother using the pine resin, because it's just not going to do anything for us. We want transient curses and backup humanities, just in case we run out of flasks. Go ahead and pop the transient curse here. Yeah, it should be 3 kings. If I power within. It's like 2 kings if you have the Black Knight Halberd and Red Tearstone Ring. It's like 2 kings, but you have to do it in such a way that you don't get counter hits, or like there's one of the attacks has to not be a counter hit, because at that point you'd be doing too much damage, and you don't have enough recovery time to do more damage as the kings die. When they disappear, and you can still hit their character models, even though they're technically gone and off the screen. Welcome back, ducks. There's more Titanite chunks for the armor, which is always good. I parried too early there. Frame rate. I hope that's not going to be a problem in here. Okay. Crest of Artorias. Or Covenant of Artorias. Estus Flask. And we'll power within when we hit the bottom. Oh no! What? Oh, I just saw that on the playback. That's classic. That's great. Go back to Fire Link. Yeah. I have not done a great giant club build. And you get the Red Tearstone Ring. You can get it if you grab the Master Key and you open up the door that leads to the Valley of the Drakes, and you go across the bridge with all the drakes on it. There's a tower on the other side, and if you climb up the ladder on that tower, at the top of the ladder is the Red Tearstone Ring. The Red Tearstone Ring is also really, really good for magic damage. As it double and triple dips off of a lot of different stats. It takes a bunch of different stats into account, and instead of getting 50% extra damage when you're in Red Tearstone range, you get like 300% extra damage. Yeah, it's really good if you can use it. I'm not good enough at surviving to be able to use it properly. That's why you'll probably never see me do a red tearstone run. Alright, come on. I know you have troubles with it, but you can do it. Alright, so we're all embered up, we're all Estused up. If we walk off this way, we should be okay. Alright, for some reason it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. So. Ah! Yes, it is like the blue tearstone ring, but for more damage. Ow. Let me go. So for some reason my power within is bugged out. I believe that sometimes happens when you're fighting the four kings. But I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing that occasionally happens, but that's fine. Because we won. We just punched him right in the penis. Alright. I believe that sometimes happens when you spawn into the fight with it equipped. Like if you have it selected in your bar and you have your Pyromancy Flame active, it will just sometimes bug and make it so that you can't use it. Because that's happened to me a few times, and that's the only explanation I can come up with, because it seems to be the only thing that's the same, I guess. Like that's the only circumstance where that problem repeats, is if you load into the fight, like if you drop down into the fight with your Pyromancy Flame out and Power Within in the slot, it will bug out. Okay, so that's 4 kings. Let's go fight. Let's go to Firelink. Let us see if we can we warp to the catacombs? No. Okay. So we'll just go to the catacombs. We can unequip this and put on Wolfring. Unequip that. Let's see, what do we want for the catacombs? Let's put that on. No, let's not waste the bar with dumb stuff, because we won't need it. Humanity. Homeward Bone. Let's go ahead and burn the Soul of Humanus. Or the Soul of Manus. Not Humanus. Let's go ahead and burn the Soul of Manus. Because I don't need it for anything. I'm not going to make the weapon or the spell. I have Nito. The Centipede Demon, the Fire Sage Demon, the Bed of Chaos, Gwyn, Scythe the Scaleless, Priscilla, and Gwendolyn. I have 8 more bosses. Let's level up that dexterity one more time. Let's put on the covetous gold serpent ring because I kind of want to get a lantern to drop. I would like a skull lantern to drop. Let's repair equipment as well. So let's go pay a visit to the catacombs, and hopefully we'll get a skull lantern, and we'll be able to go down into the pit where Nito is without much problem. I like having the skull lantern because the pit is pitch black, and I kind of know where to go. Like I was doing a run about a week or so ago, and I started getting familiar with the area again, but I don't want to be in pitch blackness because it's difficult to navigate. Hopefully we don't get too many frame drops while we're down here, but never know. Alright, so we've rested at the bonfire. We've already hit this lever. Yeah, I could go get the maggot helm. My day was okay. I haven't killed that necromancer yet, so we need to go take care of that. Let's go kill that necromancer. Oh no! He got me. Shite. That was a... That could have been really bad. There's my skull lantern. But now that I have the skull lantern, red and white round shield, that's cool. Now that I have the skull lantern, I don't really need to be here for anything else. I've already killed, what's his name? Pinwheel. So let's do the catacombs skip. Oh man, that was bad. That was bad. Bad landing and everything. Crazy. Speaking of, where is yeah, his necromancer isn't dead. He's gonna be a problem. Where is the Dark Moon Seance Ring? That's something I actually do need. So let's get that first. Alright, Ducks. I'll see you later, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, it is, but I can't remember where exactly that is. So yeah, you are absolutely right, but I can't remember where that is. Let's look around a little bit because I need that ring. Yeah, because I need the Dark Moon Seance ring to get into where Gwendolyn is, so that I can kill him. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. It's not through there. It's done been down there. So maybe it's further in. Maybe you have to go. Maybe you have to go further into the tomb. Oh no. I don't think this guy, I don't think it's over here anywhere. But let's fight this guy anyway. Eyes of Death. Hey, what's up, Seppi? Good morning. Yeah, his, it's a tough fight, especially in heavy armor like what I've got. Simply because he's so much more mobile than you are. I really shouldn't be so reckless with these skeletons, but I mean, we'll be okay. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. They're not dead, because they still have a necromancer up here somewhere. Maybe through here? I thought I rolled it, but I guess not. So that was hairier than it needed to be. I think I should be okay, though. Because now we have the ring. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll kindle this bonfire. We'll only need to do it twice, I believe, because I've already done it once. Just so we got 40, or we got 20 Estus flasks to work with. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to bother with the area once I got that skull lantern, but I needed the Dark Moon Seance ring. So that's, I mean, that's fine. Like, you know. I don't have near enough. I don't have near enough souls to level up. Oh no. Do I have to roll? Maybe I have to roll off in that heavy suit of armor. Because I know normally you can just kind of make that fall. But I guess in the heavier suit of armor you have to roll off. That's fine. Whatever. Silly play mistakes. That's fine. So roll off. Ooh. Maybe not. That's I normally do Gwyn with the help of Solaire. Solaire is actually a really good meat shield against Gwyn. What's up, Coach? Like, I summon in Solaire, and I let him tank Gwyn, and I just take cheap shots with my Scythe till Gwyn dies. Yes, the skeletons down here can be quite annoying. Definitely. Especially with all the other stuff that's down here that can hurt you. Like the sharp drops and things of that nature. But the nice thing about that is that Scythe don't give a fuck. So that's the best part. The Scythe just kind of kills everything. Unless you miss, then it doesn't, it don't do that so well. So be sure not to miss. Also, be sure that you wear heavy armor and wear the wolf's ring. Because then they can't knock you down. Wait, is this where I can drop to go straight to the bonfire? No, it's not. Must be down here. And here's the bonfire. Bonfire. Let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire too. So we gotta... I'm not gonna do that just because it's, I mean, it's a decent little, I guess it's not a skip, but like he sells you stuff and like it's really not that big a deal. He's been fooling people since Demon's Souls. As far as I know, Demon's Souls. That was the first game he was in. I love how he's like a running character. Even in Bloodborne. They gave him Patch's face with a spider body. I thought that was the best. Okay. So now we go back up here. We'll go talk to Patches. The Chetches.
Good day. What are you doing in the cabin? No? Really? There's a fine stash of treasure. I found it. In any case.
Alright, so he kicks you in. That's fine. Here you can just find a skull lantern.
You're no, thank goodness. Please be careful. They will want who.
And that's what we do with hollows. Where are you at, pretty lady?
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and thank you here.
And now we just take this, and we should be able to find a way out pretty easy. It should just be right back here. I think there's a ladder or something. Yeah, there's a ladder behind these bone towers. Then we come up here. And if we make our way back this way, we can go talk to Patches. And if we forgive Patches, he will return to Bonfire. He will return to the Firelink Shrine after you defeat Nito, and you can buy stuff from him.
Oh, well, I did you wrong, but these, you know what, you and me. Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. But
and now this, I believe, is the quickest way to get to where we want to go. We just have to watch these big old hulking bone beasts here. Yes, those were her bodyguards. And unfortunately, they went hollow. So we had no choice but to kill them. So... I forgot there was a Black Knight here. So that was dumb. I forgot about the Black Knight. I always forget about that guy because he just kind of comes out of nowhere. I think there are two down here? Two Black Knights? I don't remember. So yeah, we're going to do that again. And this time we're just going to shit-wreck the Black Knight. Have to figure out where he comes from and how to stop him from doing that. Let's see now. Where does he come from? I think that's it. So now where we want to go, I mean, since we're already down here. Yeah, so this is where we would fight Dark Phantom Leroy if we were human. But I mean, personally, I'm not going to bother with it. I don't know why I rolled there. I was running. I was holding the button down. I don't think I tapped it. I might have. But I don't think I did. Alright, go around those guys. We should be able to run right past these guys. And then, run right past these guys as well. And then we're just going to have to brute force Nito. There's really there's no two ways about it. Like, you start at a disadvantage because you're far away and he has an attack that can hurt you from far away. We're going to take too much damage. Yes, you can farm all the little skeleton guys for humanity. That's pretty good. And if you have the silver covetous serpent ring and you do enough damage, you get a lot of souls too. Okay, so we're just gonna have to brute force it. That's what I was afraid of. Brute force it, brute force it. Got it. And there's Nito done. Oh, he's a big old tall skeleton. And there should be an armor set. It's the paladin armor set. It's Leroy's armor. Should be over here somewhere. Oh no, it only pops up if you kill the dark spirit, Leroy. Never mind. Thanks, Jan. Yeah, two-handed swings are nutty. Let's warp back to Firelink. Excuse me. Had a little bit of pizza before I started streaming this late at night. Does all kinds of strange things to me. Make me belchy and shit. Let's level up. HP. I got 5,000 souls. Let's repair my stuff. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go down to Lost Isles. That set being there would have made more sense if we had summoned Beatrice to help us fight the Four Kings. But summoning Beatrice just adds HP to the Four Kings and doesn't actually make it any easier to deal with what they do. I'm chilling out in Indiana. Where the weather can't decide what it wants to be or what it wants to do at any given point in time. So we just kind of go with it. I'm actually kind of tired of it. I would like either the nice weather to stick around or just to be crappy weather. Because at this point it just feels like they're teasing us with the weather situation. I like how the skull effect works anywhere, not just in the catacombs or in the tomb of the giants. So, okay. There's a specific reason, and other than the obvious, that I wanted to come back here. And, like, come this way in particular. Because we can get a Firekeeper Soul here. And, you know, we might as well pick one up. Just got to be careful of these little toxic bastards. Let's see if I can do something about this guy. Maybe. Maybe I can longbow him. No, not from there, I guess. Yeah, I've heard that Vancouver is really nice place. I'd like to visit. Kind of like a bucket list place I'd like to visit. Or not bucket list, that's not the right word. I don't know, it's just a place I'd like to go sometime. I think it would be cool to take a vacation there, take a trip there, and hang out for a while. We get all the seasons too, but the problem with where I'm at is we get them all in the same week. Alright, so that Firekeeper Soul should be here somewhere? Or did I... This might not be it. It might be further. Yeah, it might be further up, maybe? It's around here somewhere. Here it is. This right here. No? Where is it? What the hell? Here it is. This is where they kept their fire keeper. I can only wonder as to why. You can only wonder as to why they keep the fire keepers locked in cages. Other than the Fair Lady and the Bronze Knight. I don't know why the one here is and the one at Firelink Shrine is. And then Scythe the Scaleless must have been experimenting on the Firekeepers because you can find a Firekeeper soul in Scythe's archives. I don't think anything out there is worth going to get, so I'm not going to bother doing it. What we're concerned with is this. Let's go ahead and equip the rusted iron rings so we can move faster in the swamp. And let's go ahead and go. We're gonna get poisoned, but that's okay. Shouldn't be a problem. You know, unlocking the frame rate and setting it to 60 instead of 30 seems to have helped a little bit with the way frames losses are handled, because I didn't notice any slowdown in that area. I mean, maybe just a touch, like right there, but like, I don't know, man. It's pretty good. There we go. There's some frame dips. Wonder if that's because of Lost Izalith. Loading the area back there. No, the Fair Lady is below. I don't know why I was trying to get in down there. Yeah, see, if we look out that way, it gives us a few frame hits. The mechanical thing. Oh, the alarm. That's a giant, like, bell alarm.
Oh dear.
Scythe, but you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along, and I pray that you will...
So now we have a spot to warp to. Now we have a +3 flask. Let's go ahead and repair our stuff. And I need to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. The time I have right now is about 2 a.m. where I am. So, give me just a moment and I'll be right back. And I am back. Thank you for waiting. Okay, let's equip Grasscrest Shield for speed bonus here. 36.3. 90. 10 Estus should be enough, but yeah, I get a lot of, I get quite a few viewers from different places across the world, at least the ones that comment regularly, because of, you know, I stream from what is my time, midnight, to about 3 a.m. When I stream. So it seems like the crowd that normally comes in is people from other parts of the world, which, I mean, that's cool with me. I can dig it. I don't know. I think that's kind of neat. Like, I just think it's neat that we can share media and share ideas and things with each other so easily. I don't know. I'm kind of a dork about that kind of thing, though. So let's just kill this guy. Let's just get rid of him. The end reward is that you get to... Oh. That's a good point. I actually need to do that. So, if you give her 30 humanity, you get rank 2 in her covenant. And when you reach rank 2 in her covenant, you can access a secret passageway. I actually need to do that so that I can get Solaire to fight with me at the end of the game. See, I have 17 humanity right now. That means I would need 13 more. Oh, man. I need to do that before I do this. Well, let's go do something that I can do, then. Let's go... Because I want to have Solaire at the end. I suppose I don't need him at the end, but I want to have him to help me at the end. So let's think. We still have Scythe. We have Priscilla and Gwendolyn. Scythe, Priscilla, Gwendolyn. The two bosses that are here. The Bed of Chaos. And Gwen. We only have 7 more bosses. And I need 13 humanity. I might have to grind off screen for humanity because I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys watch that. So first of all, let me plug in my phone, and then we will make our way to We'll make our way to the Painted World. We'll go to the Painted World first. I shouldn't be fighting Onion Bro. And in fact, the way I'm going to go is going to skip him completely. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm going to plug my phone in. Okay, so now that's taken care of. I'd like to visit all kinds of places. Specifically places with, like... I don't want to marginalize here, but, like, places that are very interesting or important to me historically. Like... Because I'm kind of a history buff. Like, I'm not as studied as I used to be, but history is one of my favorite, like, things to think about and to study in my pastime. And I would like to be able to visit places like Germany, places like Rome. I want to go to where Carthage used to be. I would like to go to Greece. Like, I'd like to go to Athens. I'd like to go Tokyo. Man, if it was safe, I'd like to go to, like, you know, Egypt and I mean, specifically, I guess, Cairo. And like places like Damascus and all these other places. Like, if it were safer, just to go and be a part of the history would be really cool. Or to see, you know, the things that remain in living history would be really cool to me. Yeah, Machu Picchu would be cool. I mean, any of the Seven Wonders would be really awesome. Because I think Machu Picchu is a wonder? Pretty sure. Could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've been in a history class. Like, there's all these places where, you know, like out in the Middle East and in the Mediterranean, where, you know, all of the world's different cultures have come from, and just to go and be able to be in and see what is left of all of that would just be, I don't know, that would just be really, really awesome to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like such a dork for saying it a lot. Just because of, you know, the world being the way it is currently in some places, it really seems like a far-fetched idea. But I really feel like, you know, we should be a lot better as people. Than some of the stuff going on in the world right now, and I think an important factor in figuring that out and being able to do something about it would be being better educated in our shared history. I don't know. Yeah, just, to me, that kind of thing is so important. Like I said, I know I sound like a real fucking dork, but I don't know. I just... My armor? Yeah, and it really does suck. My armor looks the way it does because it's a reskin of the Elite Knight armor, and it makes it look like Solaire's armor. It gives it the sun motif and the green scarf and the red feathers, like Solaire's armor has. Oh, that's not good. And if you didn't know, this is supposed to block your way so you can't get to the end, but if you do a jumping attack, it stands up and you can go right underneath it.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
In order to ladder slide, just hold, if you're on an Xbox controller, it's B. If you're on a PlayStation controller, it's circle. Just hold the button down while you're on the ladder, and you will slide automatically. Don't try to press down, don't try to press up, because you don't have to do both at the same time. Just hold circle or hold B.
Thou must return. This land is peaceful. I beg of thee.
I'm sorry, Priscilla. God, I hate killing these characters that you don't necessarily have to kill, but it's an all-boss run.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death? But why? What seeketh thee?
I'll keep that in mind if I ever get to visit Germany. Yeah, I don't like having to do that, but... Okay, let's level up. HP. I'm not sure. Let me think here. I guess... Gwendolyn, since we're here. My favorite movie? Or movie genre? You know, I don't really know. I don't... Like, I used to watch a lot of movies and stuff when I was younger, I guess. But it's been a long time since I've really... I don't know, since I've really enjoyed a movie. Like, obviously the classics, like Star Wars is, you know, pretty good. I mean, I'm sorry if there are a lot of Star Wars fans, but they're like right now here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I can fix this. I like Tombstone a lot. It's a Western, which really isn't my thing, but it's got Val Kilmer in it. Goodness, why can't I think of the other actors right now? But you know, it's a good movie. I liked the Harry Potter movies a lot when I was younger. I prefer the books, but I really don't know how to answer that question because I don't really have a favorite movie. I guess if I had to pick like one specific genre, it would probably be like mystery or suspense thriller, I guess. Like not necessarily like a
Halt! This is the too tarnished, it shall not. If thou art a true disciple, hear the voice of mine self.
Yeah, the movie, yeah, Wyatt Earp was a good one. But yeah, Wyatt Earp is in that one. He's played by, God, why can't I think of the actor's name? I don't know. I mean, I guess if I had to say, like, in any kind of suspense thriller, like Seven or What Lies Beneath is pretty good. Fallen is really good. It's got, I believe it's Denzel Washington is in that one as the main character, and he's really, really good in it. All right, so let's kill Gwendolyn. Kurt Russell, yes.
What foolishness! Why trespasseth upon the great Lord's tomb, whilst thou art a disciple of the dark sun? Mark the words of mine self, Gwyndolin. Thou shalt not go unpunished. Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Oh, my mom loves Young Guns. I think Lou Diamond Phillips is in that one. And Gran Torino is a great movie. That was one I almost forgot. Gran Torino is an excellent movie. A lot of Clint Eastwood flicks from recent memory are really, really good. I don't think there's anything in this chest. Nope. I don't think I've ever seen those. There's a lot of, like, what people would consider to be classic movies that I've never seen before. The Godfather Part 1 is really great. I don't remember if I've ever seen 2 or 3 or not. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen 2 or 3, but I know I've seen number 1. That's another really good one. So now that's done, and she's going to be hostile.
Was it? How dare you produce a blade upon a dead... But how? This man is a threat.
Now that bonfire's gone. And now we are here. The reason those 2 guard pigs were not there is because I've been here before. If you've not watched the stream before now. So that's why. Crystal straight sword. I need... I really need a ring of rare sacrifice before I go doing this. That way I'm not crucified, and the way I don't go hollow. Ring of rare sacrifice. Ring of rare sacrifice. Trying to figure out where I could pick one up. Trying to think. Where could I pick a Ring of Rare Sacrifice up? I think there might be one where, back at Firelink Shrine where, Dalma Livzina is. I think there's one there. That is a really pretty view. I love this shield. It's the Dragon Crest shield, but my buddy Zach made a mesh for it that's got my channel icon on it, my crescent moon that's on my avatar icon. It's got the exact same stats as the Dragon Crest shield, it's just a recolor. Just like the armor is a recolor. Yeah, I need a rare Ring of Sacrifice for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to go ahead and level up. Let's go ahead and pump up our damage some more. And let's warp to Firelink. Actually, just in case we die, let's rest at Firelink as well. I can still warp to Enter Londo, even though the Firekeeper's not there. I can still warp there. That's cool. Let's go ahead and enhance my flask. And then the last thing we'll do tonight is I will grab the rare Ring of Sacrifice that's over here. And then I have to head to bed. Hopefully, because we had that short interruption earlier, it doesn't treat the stream as two separate streams. I hope that doesn't happen. I mean, I could see how it might, but I hope it doesn't. Since we had an interruption in signal earlier this evening. That's just a Ring of Sacrifice, so...
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
So he's got the Golem Helm. He's got Smo's armor. He's got Gwendolyn's armor. And he's got Artorias' armor. I kind of want Artorias' armor.
Well, that is a shame, but no, come back. Not every. There'll be more in store for us.
So that's a regular ring of sacrifice. I needed the rare ring of sacrifice to negate any possible curse I might come down with when fighting Scythe. But I can get a curse stone. Yeah, it's gonna bother me if I don't pick it up before I stop, because I'll forget. If I don't think about it all day tomorrow. So yeah, we'll pick up the curse stone, go sit at the bonfire, and call it an evening. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I'm sorry about the interruption in stream earlier.
Are you back?
I don't know what caused it. I hope it was just a fluke. I need 6,000.
What 100?
6,000. I should have that.
Come again if you please.
Let's go ahead and buy. Let's go ahead and buy one of the humanities that she's got too. It looks like she only got one.
Much obliged.
So yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. And we will go deal with Scythe. And I'll try to grind up some humanity. And some I'll try to get to rank 2 in the Daughters of Chaos Covenant, so that I can open up the shortcut to go get Solaire. So, but I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that tomorrow. Hey, that's somebody sitting at the bonfire. Somebody requested that I wave when I sign off, so I'll be a dork. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.